Hi, this is Danny Doyle, and welcome back to my Fire Emblem Awakening 0% Growths playthrough. We got a couple of supports last chapter, most notably Kellum and Robin got a support with each other, and Rickon and Muriel got a support with each other. Both of those are extremely useful because Rickon and Muriel are, usually going to be paired up together, so the extra support is going to be helpful in terms of that. And then Robin and Kellum, same deal for the time being. They're paired up together, so the extra support is going to be a big deal in terms of that. Rickon and Muriel is also important because it does give me the potential of getting the Laurent paralog if I decide to go to S support with them. None of the kids are going to be especially good, but if I go the Laurent paralog, it will be specifically because that paralog has a lot of good items in it, in the same way that I really want to go to the Morgan paralog because of the good item in that. Yeah, Chapter 6 is a defend map. I think that without further ado, we should begin. Well, I say it's a defend map. Awakening only has two types of objectives. There are route maps and kill boss maps. This one is a route map in the manner of, like, the technical goal is to route the enemy. Okay, so we can go Bronze Sword here, and then get the kill with Rickon and the magic para. The technical goal is to route the enemy, but it often, like, the map is laid out in such a way that it really encourages you to treat it like it's a route map. If Emerin dies, you lose, like you have to defend her. And there are these two narrow choke points. One of them has a locked door, which is what all of these thieves are here for. They have lock touch. This one actually has underdog, which is interesting. But primarily it is like they are there to open that door, which would allow more units to attack Emerin, and she's like 20 HP, 5 defense, 6 resistance. She's going to die pretty quickly to stuff. I think we go like that. Like that. Like, oh, come on. There we go. So you don't want a bunch of enemies swarming her, and it's a lot easier to protect with the one choke point that is just on the left than it is to deal with both of them. And the left one is also easier to defend because it's one tile wide. It is more out of the way. Like the enemies on the left side of the map can reach it fairly quickly, but the ones on the right side have to go through a number of choke points to get there. Oh, Kellum crit. Boom. So it's a lot easier to just sort of stop them from flooding in and killing Emerin, which is nice because it's very easy for them to kill Emerin. Nice dual guard. I love to see the frail mage blocking the armor knight from getting a hit. I mean, it's good that the dual guard doesn't result in the guarding unit taking damage, but it's just funny. It's funny imagery. Lucina is here to help as well. She's stationary, so she will only attack units who go near her, which I guess would, like, theoretically be helpful if that door ended up getting opened, but she cannot kill the thieves before they open the door because they will, like, move to the square next to her and open it. So it's less helpful than you would think. There we go. We're getting close to rally strength on Vake as well. Vake and Kellum are going to hold that rightmost choke point, potentially building their supports with Robin and Lon'Q respectively. Also, gotta love how there's enemy phase even though, or there's ally phase even though we don't have like an ally unit. We do have another blue unit, though. I mean, I guess we do have ally units. They don't move. Like, there's ally phase even though they don't do anything about it, is what I meant to say. We do have a new player unit. This is Panne. I fucking love Panne. I fucking love Panne. I think that she is a good unit. If you reclass her into Wyvern, she was a big part of my Lunatic playthrough. Just like using her Wyvern Panne to just go and kill bosses. As a Tagul, she's not great. She gets some stat bonuses from the stone. Some people would argue that reclassing her is a bit of a pitfall because she loses the stat bonuses from her stones. Like, she no longer has the +3, +5, +5, +4, and +1. She gains a bunch of stats when reclassing into Wyvern, but she loses the bonus that the stones would give her, and Beast Stone Plus gives her more if you get to Beast Stone Plus. And then she ends up stuck with bronze axes. She's actually the reason that I ended up purchasing that arm scroll. I think even without the arm scroll, it's not hard getting her from bronze to iron, but I just didn't want to deal with it in a 0% context. I wanted her, like, ready to go from the get-go, and much of this chapter is going to revolve around trying to get her to level 10 as quickly as possible. If I can do it this chapter, that would be really nice, because it means that like, I get another Wyvern for next chapter, and next chapter having another flyer is useful. We're about to recruit another new unit. This is Gaius. He's a thief. Not great. Thieves in this game, they get lock touch. Is their, like, only thieving utility? They are otherwise basically just worse Myrmidons. As a combat unit, he's just, like, not gonna do much. I think he's actually got better stats than Long Q does at this point. Yeah, but even still, his main appeal is his pair-up bonuses. He gives plus move as his pair-up bonus, which, incredible. Like, being able to... So far, Frederick has been my only plus move unit, and being able to just, like, boost a unit's move, it's an unspeakably big deal. That said, I have these mages to worry about, and I would very much like to not have to worry about them. Oof, this is okay, I think what we do, we get this kill with Panne, and that way I can move Rickon to deal with the other enemies to the left. It's not quite enough unless I combo for a kill with Gaius, I guess. It's a 38% hit chance. Because if I move... This guy's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so no matter what... Okay, so I think what we have to do is attack like this and then get the kill with Gaius, just because otherwise I'm not willing to risk a unit needing to dodge a 40. Because he's definitely going to have to, like, he's going to have to take a hit from the first Dark Mage. Luckily not the second one, but less than an ideal situation, shall we say. Speaking of a non-ideal situation, these Cavaliers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I guess what I could do... Okay, what we do is we go attack with the bronze bow, or with the iron bow, and then finish off with the iron lance. Or not do that. That's fine as well. Can I get... So that's... If I go, like, here, I'm in range of both Cavaliers, but not of the... There we go, equip the Iron Axe, but not of the Mage. Can heal with Lissa, and unfortunately, if I want to choke this point, I have to do it with Frederick. Which I think I do want to choke this point, because I don't want them flooding out and, like, heading over to where Lucina's at. And also potentially Lissa. And this also potentially allows Frederick and Panne to build some support points, which probably not a terrible thing, because... how much you deal? 5 speed, res of 8, attack of 12. Does this guy, no hand axe, no hand axe. So it's just the one. I might as well heal up Freddy. It's not a terrible thing, because with her as a Wyvern, sticking Frederick on his backpack, it sort of shores up the weaknesses. I think even in vanilla, Frederick paired up with Wyvern Panne is really good, because it shores up the weaknesses that she has in terms of giving her more bulk and attack, especially when she's only on bronze axes. It also gives her +1 move, which, like, getting plus move to a flyer, good. And it allows her to, oh no, Freddy. Which, like, allows her to move more, and they have a support growth with each other, so they can, like, actually benefit. I think it's easier, or it's better to support characters with someone who they actually have a support growth with, because as their supports gain, they get better chances of dual strike, dual guard, and I think even potentially extra stat gains, although that might be a Fates thing. It might be for neither of them. I might be just completely misremembering. I'm not the most familiar with how support levels affect pair up. I do know that they do significantly increase the yeah, we'll do that. I do know that they significantly increase the oof. Okay. Go ahead and put you there. Right? Maybe items, iron bow, equip. You. Switch attack fire. I know they significantly increase the dual guard and dual strike chance in this one, but I'm not 100% certain as far as their other additional effects, other than obviously like kids. So Rickon could be in trouble from that cav. How much do these guys deal? So they do not combine to kill him. Okay, I think... And only one of them is in range of Mirabelle. I think what we do is this. and hope that that's enough. Maybe actually put her up here to potentially bait one of them into attacking her instead of... Ooh. Yeah, Rickon's in a lot of danger. This might not be the best strategy. Oh no, wind, okay, we're fine. And then we just can heal up. And we're still, like, we're not out of the woods yet by any means. But we're in a better shape than we were. The problem there was that I didn't have any strong unit to guard Emeren's room. You're welcome. I also, the thing about Panne, that, like, is kind of weird is her, like, she's a beast. She transforms in the same way that, like, Manicheets and the Lagoos and whatnot do, but her beast form is bunny, which is, like, incredibly goofy. And in particular, like, her son and her son's crit quotes, like, really lean into the goofiness of just, like, combat bunny. The obvious downside to her is that Tagul's stats are pretty bad, and oh, nice! Frederick with the dual strikes. That's happened twice now. We've got unexpected kills, which is good because funneling in those kills is probably necessary. I think Panne is going to have to guard that one tile-wide square up top where Gaius, Crom, and the mages have retreated to. Because otherwise, like, I cannot think of another bulk unit to do that. I think it also might be about time to start turning off Robin's animations, probably next chapter. I'm getting sick of the Citra lag. Okay. How far can Panne reach? Panne can choke the point, okay. So, we will send you here. We'll have you go there. Weapon proficiency increased. I think we... Do we want to... Iron Lance, Iron Lance. How much does Panne deal to these guys? Okay, so I think we want to just go ahead and do that rather than... I could have left her in range of, like, this guy to potentially bait that instead of, how much actually HP does she have? 24 to 28. We're gonna use a Vulnerary just in case. I didn't want to leave Maribel in range of the mage because I want everyone to be attacking Panne. And if the mage attacked Maribel, then the two calves wouldn't be able to attack Panne. Oh, just one short with the Iron Lance. I don't want to... Yeah, we'll do that, I guess. Stab. And that means that the mage will go uncountered on enemy phase, but I can start sending Vake down there to potentially help out. And these guys can attack Lucina. She has the Parallel Falchion, which is really strong. Lissa, just hide, I guess. But yeah, the Wind Mage is not going to get countered, but I would rather that then have the Wind Mage not get countered, and also Panne doesn't deal any... Oh, the Cavs are going for Lucina instead. Well, that's no fun. At least they left one for me. But I wanted to feed my bunny a bunch of kills.
It was your time.
Very rude of them. Okay, so the mage decides to go for Vake. I don't know why. I guess because Vake has less HP than Kellum, and they both have pretty low resistance. Also a nice long Q level up. Fun fact, I actually had to replay part of this chapter earlier because I did not realize that I'd left like a 40% growth rate on long Q, and he got a HP level up that he wasn't, well, I mean, they're not supposed to get any level ups. So obviously if he got a level up, it was a level up he wasn't supposed to get. But, I mean, maybe not the most fun of facts, but it is a fact, and it is a thing that I had to do. Like, on the first turn, I ended up doing something slightly differently this turn, so he ended up not, or this time around, so he ended up not getting it. But last time around, he got an HP level up on the first turn that, it would have been nice for him not to. Weapon proficiency improved. I don't think I'm going to get to completely level up Panne by next chapter, but I will go ahead and put a second seal and a axe in her inventory. Maybe if I can get her all of the remaining kills. Maybe. Like, these enemies and the boss. Because, yeah, she's now at level 9. Precisely 9. And then I can make sure that the fighter doesn't suicide onto someone else by accident, since no one is in range of him. There's no point to get that heal on Lissa, so I can get it on Mirabelle instead. Lissa has nothing to gain at this point. Yeah, we'll do that. Have Panne kill this one. She's also, like, clutch on the dodges, which I guess is in character in terms of, like, being a rabbit, and rabbits are hard to catch, but, goddamn. Oh, buddy, no. I want you to fight my bunny. There we go. Level up to 6. Probably gonna have to buy new heal stabs soon. Especially because Valabar with the Elfire, I mean, he has a crit chance, which is annoying. Okay, how much do you... Okay. Mend her up. Oh, I was trying to pair up. 24. I have to get to 12. Okay, I can get this kill with Robin, I suppose. I just have to hope that I don't get 3% crit. Easy. Easy. There we go. No crit. Oh! Oh. Well, it means that I don't have to use a superior jolt on him. Can save that for another mage boss. Or just like another like dangerous group of mages. I get the kill with Rickon. It's almost as good as getting it with Panne. Like obviously getting it with Panne would mean that I get getting it with Panne would mean that I get to promote her on the map, or I get to send her to Wyvern on the map. But overall, you know, not the worst thing in the world. Like, comment, and subscribe for more Wyvern Panne action. And if you like bunnies. Bye-bye!